Welcome back my DIY nomads. Adjust the angle, it isn't actually that stupid a cap. There we go, much better. When I zoom out, it's like a... Anyway, right, we are working on the Persian boxer today. I'm doing loads of little jobs ready. Okay, so I'm heading up to the Caravan and Motorhome show on the 5th of June, and yeah, I'm going to be there. So I'm getting a few things done. The van is not going to be finished, or well, ready, like initial finished. So I'm just trying to make it look presentable for anyone that might be looking into the van. So today I just fitted a few little pull handles for my drawers. Very, very nice. They match my switches over there. And I've then also had this bit of like birch that we made up, so basically patterned birch wood. I cut a bunch of strips and glued it together some time ago and found that it's a pretty darn good fit for, well, I did cut it down a little bit, but it was so close to being fit for here, and then basically got two little storage bins. So it's going to go there and then like hinge, and then this is going to be like a storage bin. That's going to be one of our bins, and then there's the other hole for the other bit of the bin. But today is all about little jobs and also letting you guys know where I've been for the last like month or so. I'll show you. Me and Ben have been working on two vans, and that is two vans at the same time, so it's been a bit of a nightmare, but nothing we can't handle. And we've just been kitting out this one Sprinter. The customers specified that they obviously had these seats, they wanted those to remain in. They wanted a shower and toilet, very large shower and toilet as well, little sink with wash area. Kitchen unit's going to have hob in it. This is going to be a massive widthways king, so king width, but not full length bed. Yes, there is a solar panel in here. And I will be doing a van tour of both these vans when they're finished. I'm just not doing a build series on each of them. And then we're also working on this, I know, just it is a tip in here, so I apologise. We're now also working on this van. I'll take you through another van tour when that's ready. But yeah, so along with those two full van conversions, we've also been doing a bunch of other little van. It's been just rammed down here at the workshop. So we've been trying to find moments in the day, time over the weekends that we can come down here and do stuff on our own vans, but it's been slim picking. So I apologise for the lack of content. But yeah, van is cracking on. Other jobs to do. Right, please excuse this darting around between days, but it's also another day. In the background, I fitted this door to the top part of my shelf. I just didn't really like the top area up here. I thought it was like a bit, didn't look very nice, and I didn't want it on show. So I thought actually if I just give it a door, it will just like tidy it up, bring it together a little bit, and I gave it a little large edge, so same wood as on the ceiling. Next up, I've only drilled a couple of holes, and I've got this bit of brass. I'm going to feed it through those holes, and yeah, hopefully that will provide like the catch to stop stuff falling off the shelf. I mean, I definitely need to glue it in position to stop it obviously just sliding out like that, but I actually quite like the look of it. And if I really see fit, just so I can match in a bit better, I could either find some black 6mm rod or just get that painted. But yeah, might do it to the top one. I don't think I actually have enough in the workshop, so I might just have to stick with that for today. Other than adding a few more tiles, the only major difference in the shower area is the composting toilet. It isn't like mounted in, it's just loose. But this is one that I've got from a company called Simplu. I'm not sponsored by them or anything like this. I'm going to test it out and see how this works, but it's just your classic sort of composting toilet where you have, yeah, number 2s go down here, and your number 1s go in here, and they are collected in the bottom. It's still brand new, so, but that is the inside there, that's the wee bucket. You put that there and it collects everything. And there's also a fan to take the bad smells out. if you want to have that, and I'm gonna think of a way to sort of vent that outside. Now for me, the reason why I'm choosing to try out a composting loo in here is because I've used one on a boat before. I really liked it. I really liked the process. Some people don't like them, but we didn't really have an issue with smell. They seemed easy to use. You just have to do, like if you're a guy, you just have to sit down to wee. But yeah, like, so I've used composting loos. We've used the chemical loo, the other one that we have. We still got that actually. So if this doesn't work out, we can go back to that. But yeah, just want to give it a go. Plus, I mean, that loo, I mean, it looks as posh as my one in my house. I mean, it's pretty banging, I'm not going to lie. Also, what do you guys think of the tiles? They're sort of like graduating up, and as it gets nearer the top, you can see like a lighter amount. And I also will say one thing, like with the shower wall, I'm not 100% sold now that it's like settled in that I actually like the final finish. I'm doing another video about my shower, like the whole process, and I'll explain my thoughts on it, but it was so worth it to try out all these different methods and see it. But I just don't think time and monetary wise it's worth doing it this way. I think it's better to use like a melamine coated poplar or other ply. It would be so much faster for me to have done that, and much cheaper as well. But yet again, this is exactly why I love pushing myself whenever I do my own vans, because I get to really like try out new things, push myself, learn things. My wonderful girlfriend Sophia has made all these cushions up for the van as well, in this really cool, nice pattern fabric. The same wonderful human being that made me this authentic Union Jack flag from one of my birthdays, which is one of my most favourite things I own. But this has really like made the space feel a lot like cozier and warmer, which is nice. Now, something I'm really sort of interested to show you guys that I haven't tested, well, I want to do a video on to show you like how they work, but these button fix things I think could be a really good way for people to attach panels to your walls in camper vans. Here's all the deets on the front there. Now when I actually do use these properly, I'll do a little video on showing them how to use them, but basically you end up with these two parts, and in really quick layman's terms, how these work is the black one screws to the wall, and then on your panel you screw the little button bit, and you sort of line them up, clip it in, and then pull down, and that is super mounted to the wall. I know that with a panel you'd have like multiple, so obviously it wouldn't rotate around, but it's like as simple as that. And the reason I think these would be great for a camper van is that you can inset these as well, so you can like route them into a surface if it is into wood, or you could use them on like the steel ribs of your van and attach your panels to there like that, which means that in theory you don't see anything, it's all clean looking, but it's also really strong. It provides a little sort of almost like an insulation bridge gap. Because this is plastic, you've got that sort of disconnect between metal to wood. So if you haven't got a vapor barrier bit between the metal and the wood, this creates like a really nice thermal gap so that it doesn't sort of like condensate on the metal and leach into the wood. Plus it means you can really quickly and easily get panels off. You have like smaller pieces, you can quickly and easily get panels off to get to behind them and, you know, maybe do some electrical work or move some cables around. I just thought it'd be worth showing you guys these.